Excuse me, Makoto. Please.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time we started the investigation for Chapter 5 and we explored all of the hangar and whatnot in the bathroom and we found a crossbow, arrows, poison, a blood trail inside the bathroom with a black bag. Kibo's account may prove this further by hinting that Himiko was carrying the black bag with the stuff. Also, you know, the body's a pancake, and one of the exosols is open. Also, the power cord has been cut to the hydraulic press, so we cannot check the body. But there is a coat sleeve hanging with a hole in it, and to my hunch, the hole is due to the arrow. So yeah. We checked in with Kibo, so this we're going to check. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We had to work an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Oh wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window. It's not possible to fit through. That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. So there's something here. The XL isn't showing any sign of movement. Koichi's alive. He can use his remote control to move them as he pleases. But that remote control Koichi has for the exosols. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? There's an electric camera here. But why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what? But be careful. The electric hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against that exosol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly.
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Used electro hammers with that. Remember that's the side I saw yesterday. Exosol is protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The exosol should have been around him. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. So why are they still protecting Monokuma? And four of them too? I suppose I was so caught up about thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. Pay attention and listen up, take heed, I say. Monokuma? It's just I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. Huh? You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of this video store. We need to sneak around, because the exosols wouldn't have attacked you. What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak, because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same. No, not that. I meant about the exosols not attacking us. Oh, at the time the exosols were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them. Autopilot them? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the exosols were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma? Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information? That's all I can tell you! By the way, renting movies is old school, so it's about failing to legally download them. It's like, you know, trying to not get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. This information about the exosols could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Exosols protecting Monokuma. So now that we know that, what else could be in here? Nothing. The hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use the electro bomb to disable the sensor in the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. Just check time. Yep. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secure activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Electro bomb. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads. I should also inspect the 3 exosols that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? Might be related to the case as well. What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the exosols are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but why would they focus on Monokuma? Time to check everything. Going the speed of light. The only reason I'm walking is because the music and I want to level up. So let me level up, please. Oh, I skipped a lab. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. Anyways, we need to check the black case. As I expected, there are 2 black case bags here. I didn't notice the one in the hangar. The case is for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside but disassembled. It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaito before, there were 3 of them. And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you. I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Crossbows. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. It's because Kaito had them. Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Now let's head back to my lab. God damn, I'm kinda hungry. I should go and eat something after this episode. But it won't be the end of the session. That bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only one dose. Each one only works on a specific poison. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poisons, so that must be true for the antidotes. There's several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. This label says strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it, can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Poison has been added to the treatment. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? Alright, I investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around, and the killing game hasn't ended. Kaito's clothes are in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... No, it's too soon to be thinking about it like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Time to be running again out of this motherfucking building into the motherfucking hangar. Man, the more I look at the building, the more pretty it looks. Aside from the barbed wire.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi! Can you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong? I found some strange in the bathroom. Please hurry! He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kiba? To the toilet. And Maki's dumbass.
Hey!
Kiba, what are you looking at? Take a look at this!
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seems clogged, so I reached down my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way? Why are these clothes in the toilet in the first place? Yes, it was very brave of me. And thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Ah, yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't its time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that? Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has been an important clue. Alright, I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. And another small hole in the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press!
Thank you.
Ah, Kibo, thank you! This is a very important clue. Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but it must have decline that shaking in that hand of yours. Ah, your hands are clean either though. Kokichi's clothes. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy. You're concerned about that? Kokichi, Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Whoa, the spinning turning thing! Sweet-wah, sweet-wah! Okay. So, let's check for some testimonies here. Namely, Himiko. You can keep up a look with more refresh now. Refreshing each other in the bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. Okay, Himiko. Fine. Alright, Maki. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? Kipo.
All right.
Now that we're out of the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Right. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? There's no way able to find Kokichi. I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder what he went up to. Did he disappear? He still can't be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi? Huh?
Seems
I
like
mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain to see.
But I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed like Kaito. Oh, of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything. I know, you're probably right. So maybe he has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance has been added to the triplet section. Ding dong, bing bong!
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito. Whoever is alive will be there.
Man.
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. I'm leaving y'all for. Y'all can go hell no on me, but I'm leaving the cyber courtyard. It's a neat little name. Real/fiction. That sun though, with the pinkness and everything. This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here. I bet Kokichi's already there. As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive. Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki, this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I'll know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair? 6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. The only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left. But we can't lose to despair. Even when we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito... Well, time to continue. Kibo looking like the only one somewhat calm. Ramble, 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 rumble, rumble, rumble. That's you getting broken by this guy. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. This is giving me Danganronpa 1 chapter class trial 6 vibes, where no one was talking to each other except Makoto and Kyoko, and Toko. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. Hey, though, the party's just getting started. But somehow, despite the despair, we found a new reason to live, to win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about those things like that anymore. The only thing I think about is survival. The only thing I know for real.
That's nice.
What shenanigans is this? It's Danganronpa 1's first trial. Ah, a battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is a truly magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes like as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Magi was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. What's going on? What are you scheming now? It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know. Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready. Yeah, I got it. Now, let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial! You ain't wrong. And once more, we face a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. Yeah, the purple being unsure. But I'll fight to prove it. Man, look at all that red. And then Himiko. Then there's all this green. I will fight with everyone. And really kind of the only green too, aside from Kokichi being purple. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Yes, indeed. We have 5 minutes left. We're going to read off all the evidence before we continue. Alright, it's time for the skills. So, oh, I see, I can't buy a lot. Some bullshit, I tell you. Oh, I can set them because I bought them. I just can't buy the other ones. I just can't buy that. What else did I buy? Yeah, that's right. Change to... So now that I have all that, now let's view the handbook. Now prepared to go speed mode. Yeah. Alright. Monokuma File 5. The victim's body was discovered in the hangar where the exisal is stored. The victim was crushed by a hydraulic press. For this reason, their remains cannot be identified. Hydraulic press. The hydraulic press controls are a short distance away from the device itself. There are two buttons labeled up and down. It also features a safety function. The body was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Let's see where the hydraulic press safety function, The hydraulic press safety function causes it to stop when its infrared sensor detects a living thing. Kaito's coat. When the body was discovered, only the left sleeve was sticking out from the hydraulic press. A single small hole can be seen where the sleeve is sticking out. Swipe pattern bloodstain. A bloodstain that is smeared from the hangar's bathroom to the hydraulic press, as though something was dragged. Hatches to the electron unlocked. The two exisals at the scene of the crime. One was in storage with its cockpit closed. The other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open. And its cockpit exposed. There's enough space in the cockpit for one person. There's an electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocups can open. Bloodstain in the bathroom. A small puddle of blood in the middle of the hangar's bathroom. The smaller bloodstains were found leading into the door out of the bathroom. Small empty bottle. Found in the corner of the bathroom, the label is stained with blood, so the only visible word is poison. Determined to have come from the Ultimate Detective's research lab. Large black case. A case that had a disassembled crossbow in it. The crossbow does not fit in the case unless it is disassembled. Large black case. Yeah. A disassembled crossbow from the Ultimate Assassin's research lab. It was stored in a large black case. It was complicated to assemble and would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. 3 arrows. Found on the floor of the hangar's bathroom. The tips of all 3 arrows are wet with blood. Bathroom window. A window roughly 8 inches wide. Although it's too small for a person, an object could fit through it. Give us a count. The night before the body was discovered, Himiko was seen going to the hangar and coming back before the exisal returned. She had a black bag on with her on the way there, but she didn't have it when she came back. Hangar's front shutter. It is protected by an electronic barrier, and if someone approaches it, an alarm will sound throughout the academy. The alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote. The control panel for the electric barrier is next to the shutter. It has marks on it, as though it was struck by something sharp. The used electric hammer. Found on the ground near the 3 exosols in the cyber courtyard, electro hammers can disable any electronic device they are used on. However, they run out of power very quickly, and a single use on the exosol will completely drain an electro hammer. After being drained, they require 24 hours of charging to be usable again. The day before the body was discovered, the exosols surrounding Monokuma in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control Kokichi had. The electro bomb, when used, it scatters particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves, rendering electronic communication and sensors unusable. Lasts for about 2 hours and covers an area of about 50 yards. Each can only be used once. Of the 3 that were made, Kokichi had 2 and Maki had 1. Poison. There are many poisons lined up on the shelves in the Ultimate Detective's research lab. Out of all of them, only the Strike 9 poison bottle had less poison in it. It takes time for Strike 9 to fully take effect, but is 100% fatal, even if a small amount of enters the body. Kokichi's clothes. Found stuff in the toilet in the hangar's bathroom. Small holes were found in the back and on one sleeve. Both holes had traces of blood around them. Kokichi's disappearance. No one had seen Kokichi during the entire investigation or up until the start of the class trial. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue on next time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony after I get some food and whatnot, and we're going to go ahead and go through the class trial. Thank you all so much for coming by, and let's love a day at Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Peace, peeps.